What's up guys, how are you guys doing? In this video I want to go over what they showed earlier today about the roadmap for April and May, and also they mentioned something about the half anniversary that's going to be happening very soon as well, right? So we're gonna go over this video part by part, and we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we're gonna go part by part, and then kind of want to talk to you guys about what they planned so far. Okay, so yeah, don't expect a lot of like quality of changes and stuff like that in this video, guys. They don't have any of that. Okay, they have some just a little bit of the quality of life changes, but for the most part it's mostly just announcement of things. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this. So the most exciting thing they showed so far is of course the new event, and as you guys can see, guys, we have 4 new characters that are showed in the event page right here, and as you guys can see in the front page right here, we got Faye right here. Okay, Faye, I am very excited for her, guys. Okay, she's my most anticipated character after Rosaria, and yeah, I can finally get her, which is very exciting. Okay, and then we have Lynn right here, she's also a newer character, and we have these 2 right here that are going to be introduced during the Faye story mission. Okay, that's going to come with the event. Okay, so yeah, this is Faye unit and her event. Okay, so yeah, very cool right here. Faye is of course the chick with an Odachi sword, and yeah, she's wearing a short skirt and stuff like that. You guys, I'll show you guys who she is. Okay, but yeah, very cool stuff right here. Okay? And of course, with the announcement of the roadmap, they are going to be introducing 3 new banners. Okay, so the first one we're gonna get is Lynn, who I am personally gonna skip. Okay, because I do not care for her. Okay, I do like the fact that she have like floating like swords and stuff like that, and she have that Japanese theme, which I do really like. But I personally want Faye more than this chick, so I'm probably gonna skip her. But yeah, she's gonna be a green attribute, and she's gonna be a striker type, and her mechanic gonna be revolved around mechanics that changes with skill order. Okay, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. But yeah, she's gonna be the first character we're gonna get after Rosario. Okay, and there this is my girl right here. Okay, so we got Faye, who is gonna be coming out after Lynn, and yeah, she's the one I want the most, right? Look at just absolutely peak freaking design, right? I just love her design. She's wielding a katana, and she has some like sakura thing around her, right? And it looks like she uses lightning as her power, which is everything. I just love her design. Okay, so yeah, Faye, she's gonna be coming after Lynn, and she's gonna be a blue attribute, and she's gonna be an assassin type. Okay, and of course, her whole playstyle is going to be revolved around counter-attacking and evasion. Okay, which is very exciting. Okay, and she's going to be assassin, so she's going to be hitting like a truck when it comes to single target stuff. And yeah, and she's going to be our second counter-attack character. Okay, after Roberta. Okay, Roberta is the only one we have at the moment, and now we get another counter-attack character who's also evading, which is amazing, man. I cannot wait for Faye, man. She peak design. Okay, and I'll show you guys a quick animation of the potential home screen. Okay, so let's watch it.
그리고 이번 이벤트에는 특별한 선물이 하나 더 준비되어 있습니다.
As you can see, man, cake is out, everything is out, man, and yeah, we're chilling, guys. Okay, so yeah, so this is gonna be the potential home screen with Lynn and Faye together. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that works, or not how that works. It's just a live 2D art. But yeah, it's gonna be very cool to see, right? Yeah, man, she's so good, man. She looks so good. And another big reveal is Tyria. Okay, Tyria is also the upcoming character after Faye. Another absolutely peak design. Okay, and I'm very excited. Okay, about Tyria and Faye. Those 2 characters I need in my damn account, guys. Okay, I might just reroll for them, guys. I don't care, guys. Okay, because yeah, I love her design, bro. Look at her swords, man. Right, she looks amazing. When I first saw her, I thought she was gonna be chaos unit, but I'm glad she's just a standard attribute character, so that way it's a lot easier to get her actually. Okay, yeah, very excited about her. And it says savior of 2 salves, void and salvation, right? So she's gonna have a split personality as well, which is freaking amazing, right? So yeah, I cannot wait to see how she works, man. She's gonna be absolutely peak DPS cards. Okay, she's gonna be a striker type as well. So yeah, I cannot wait to get those 2. Okay, Faye and Tyria. Okay, those 2 are my main one. Okay, so those are the most exciting news, and now we're gonna go into the other stuff they mentioned. Okay, so the first thing they revealed is of course the mini game this little mini game right here, where it's called the Dungeon Raider, right? So pretty much you go inside these dungeons and you actually gonna be collecting treasure chests and stuff like that by the looks of it. And yeah, it's gonna give us a lot of resources, a lot of gems, and a lot of things to upgrade our characters, okay, which is very excited. I want to see a lot of gear upgrade material from this, okay, and gold, okay. I need gold and gear upgrade material, and also those purple level ascension material. Those things are hard to come by, so yeah, those are my main rewards I want to get from this. Hopefully they have a lot of things in this, okay. So very excited little mini game right here that's coming out. I cannot wait to see it. And this event will be lasting 1 week, and it's going to start April 9, okay. So keep an eye out for that. So yeah, and of course the Fae event is going to be lasting for 3 weeks, and it's going to start April 16. So yeah, again, very excited to see that. I think Lean gonna come on April 16, and then Fae will come around May or so. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. But yeah, I think usually like banners last like 14 days in this game. So Fae will probably gonna come pretty soon as well. And of course, like I mentioned, these two are the new characters they're gonna be introducing during Fae's story arc. So yeah, we're probably gonna fight them, which is gonna be interesting to see. And they are definitely gonna be potential future character, okay. I could see them being like new 4-star characters, but they might be 5-star as well, right? So I do love the weapon they are wielding as well. Very cool right here, right? So yeah, and they look like they're like sisters. So yeah, as you can see, right, mysterious twin sisters, right? Their name is Tien and Jian, okay. So yeah, very cool to see this. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting, right? And they are gonna be rerunning a new event called Candlelit Rabbits and Banquet, right? This is an event that came out on KR and JP side, but Global haven't gotten this yet. So yeah, more event for us to do, and we're gonna be getting a lot more stuff from this as well, right? Reward wise. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. This might be something related to casino and stuff like that, because most of the bunny girls they work in a casino. So yeah, I could see some a cool like minigame thing where we might be like managing a casino or maybe gambling and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this works. And yeah, very cool event right here.
와. 그리고 다음
So as you can see, this will be lasting for 1 week, right? And it's gonna start May 7th, right? So yeah, keep an eye out for that as well. And of course, we're getting Tyria story right here, which is the episode 5 of main story, which is pretty cool. It says lingering wings on the street. So yeah, very interesting to see how her stories go and stuff like that. Very cool, right? I mean, I freaking love the black rose on her head and neck, right? Yeah, she looks amazing, man. It's beautiful design. And now they just go through like a couple of like tiny like quality of life updates they are doing. So the first one is Operation Corridor Breakthrough Mission UX improvement. So pretty much you'll be able to see more clearly right here, right? As you guys can see, right, they highlighted it. So pretty cool, right? It's going to be modified to be more accessible. So pretty cool right here. Yeah, this is nothing crazy, but so a cool UX improvement right here. And then the other quality of life they added is Interstellar Corridor external skip and retry feature, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that skip feature, I freaking love skip feature in Star Savior, because you'll be flying through stages very quickly if you are able to skip. And that's also why the tower mode is actually one of my favorite stage, like a game mode in Star Savior, because I can just skip the fight and be done with it, right? Very cool right here. So they're gonna be adding skip and retry feature, right? I want to see more skip features, especially in Operation, okay? Because yeah, Operation stages, they take forever, okay? And this one is very simple. This kind of whatever, but yeah, it's flashpoint content position adjustment. So they just change the flashpoint position from the right side to the left side, and they put it down there right here. So very cool. There you go. And another thing they added is a nice quality of life right here, where whenever you are farming the free unit in Arcana's like puzzle pieces, you actually can see the amount of puzzle piece you have already acquired, okay? So as you can see on the screen, the highlighted one, she have 35 out of 120 puzzle pieces, right? So yeah, of course, once you get 120 puzzle pieces, you could unlock the character attached to the puzzle piece, right? So very cool. There you go. Simple and easy to understand, right? And they are changing the gear state option filter improvement, which is pretty cool, right? It will just make it easier to find the gear you are looking for. So very cool. There you go. And they are adding a favorite feature will be added to Star Savior, 2 Saviors and Stellar Archive, which is pretty cool, right? So you could pick characters to like add to your favorite, so you will access them a lot easier, and they're gonna be pinned, right, whenever you favorite them. So very cool. There you go, right? Very simple. it's it's whatever quality of life, but yeah. But they did mention the additional UI and UX improvement planned. So yeah, of course there's a lot of things they need to change about the game at the moment, but it's fine, right? At least they're planning to do stuff about it, okay? Right? So yeah, we're probably gonna get more reveal during the half anniversary stream, so we're gonna see how that works. But yeah. And they're adding a difficulty recommendation feature in the guild boss, the guild defense. So yeah, very cool, right? So this one, it will just tell you what kind of which difficulty you are able to do at your current strength, so right, based on your account status and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, pretty much you'll be able to guarantee a win if you guys fight the recommended stage, right? Yeah, very simple right here, and cool. And they are also adding a battle skip feature inside the guild defense, which is pretty cool, because once you do the guild defense, you could just skip the fight and you're gonna get a score, right, that you already got them, right? So very, very cool right here. I like it, right? Simple and effective, right? Change right here. And another one that I like is obtaining enhancement stones when selling gear, right? So this one, currently, whenever you sell gears, you actually gonna get gold only, right? But now they removed the gold, but it's gonna give you enhancement stones, which is pretty cool, right? Because usually we use the gear we don't want as fathers, and we feed them to the gear, the gear we want to upgrade. So yeah, this is a cool little like update they are doing to the gear enhancement stones and stuff like that, right? Very cool. And this one's funny. They are adding emotes to RTA and PvP in general, which is interesting because yeah, if you want to piss off an opponent, you can just spam a bunch of emotes at them, and they're gonna be mad. Okay, so there you go. Of course, you can actually they added a feature that lets you disable these emotes, which is also nice. So if the opponent or you don't want to see any of the emotes, you can just turn on the setting and it will disable the emotes, and you won't be able to see them. Okay, so yeah. And if you guys care about ranking, they are doing a combat power ranking added to group ranking. So yeah, pretty cool. This one, they do give you the boxes that let you pick resources between gold or the purple item or the arcane upgrade material. So yeah, this is nice, right? More reward for us. But if you guys are whales and you guys are trying to compete inside the ranking system, then there you go. You got more stuff to compete with. Okay, so yeah. And another one is simple, right? The hunt quest expansion. So they are pretty much increasing the stage, the hunt stages up to 14 now. So yeah, very cool, right? Before I think it goes only up to like 12 or 13, but now it's 14. So yeah, I like it. Very cool. But one thing I do want to see is if this stage 40 only gives us gold gear or not, okay? Because right now, currently farming hunt quest is terrible because you're mostly gonna get green gears or blue gears or purple gears, okay? So hopefully this stage 41 actually gives you a bunch of gold gears so that we can actually farm gears a lot faster, right? Specifically tier 2 gold gear, okay? Because the higher you go, the higher the tier gonna be. So yeah, hopefully it's only tier 2 gold gear, okay? That's what I want to see in the game, and yeah, we'll see. And they are also expanding hard operation, so up to sector 15. So what I'm saying, more content to do for you guys. I doubt anyone is up to like sector 14 stuff like that. So yeah, this is gonna be in the game stuff because the hard operation is actually very difficult. So yeah, this is more in the game stuff, okay? And another thing is they are adding a new boss to Flashpoint. So pretty much Kronos, Nadon, and the Void Annihilator would be added to the Flashpoint. So pretty cool right here. So yeah, you could do more boss fights and stuff like that now. So yeah. And I'm excited about this because the Gauntlet season is about to end and they are doing a boosting event. So if you guys are, if you guys care about climbing in RTA or PvP, then this is the time to do so, right? Because that boosting event will let you get more points to progress your ranking. So yeah, definitely, man, go all in on PvP if you guys care about this during the boosting event, okay? So yeah, so that way once you reach platinum, you could actually get both skin from RTA. But if you make it up to gold, you're only gonna get one of the skins, right? Which is fine. I mean, the second skin is just a chroma change, right? A color change. So it's not that crazy, but yeah, there you go, guys. Lastly, they just announced the half anniversary event that's going to be happening very soon. It's probably going to be around May, so we're going to see what they have cooked up during the half anniversary. Hopefully, we're going to see a lot of changes happening to the game. If you guys seen my feedback video for Star Savior, yeah, I mentioned a lot of points that I want to see being changed in the game. So hopefully they're going to address some of those. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, that is it for the recap of the pre-recorded video and stuff like that. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, guys, see you guys on the next video, and let me know what you guys think about this video. I mean, this is, you know, pre-recorded video and the characters, right? The upcoming characters. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on them. I think all of them got really cool design. I cannot wait to get Faye and Tyria. Those two, I just love their design. Okay, absolutely peak design. But yeah, of course, half anniversary is going to be coming as well. So a lot of you probably going to be saving for the half anniversary event. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and bye bye.